I'm James Epler. Lubbock is a music town, always has been. Artists who got their start here have gone on to change music around the world. You know their names. Now, some newer names to know. Lubbock Music Now is a project by Civic Lubbock honoring the artists who are living and working here, furthering the Lubbock music legacy. They're the ones making sure Lubbock stays a music town. They are Lubbock Music Now.
I actually saw this quote, "Don't look back, you're not going that way," on a Facebook post. And being a songwriter, I went, oh man, that is title gold right there. And so I just sat down and just pretty much wrote the song out as I sat there. It only took me, about an hour or so to come up with all the lines, and had a lot of lines about traveling, of course, and keep your eyes on the highway and your hands on the wheel. And I got my lovely friend here, Gabby Schilling, to sing harmony. And of course, my favorite guitar player, Steve Williams. We went out to Alan Crossland's studio, Route 1 Acuff studio in Acuff, Texas, and recorded the song pretty much just like that. 2 guitars and voice, and did a teeny bit of overdubbing. And that's the way it is. Don't look back. You're not going that way.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed the session. It was so much fun. I was so honored that Kerry would ask me to be on this song. I've known Kerry for about 7 years. He was my instructor at South Plains College, and it was just such an honor to sing on this awesome song.
Kerry he'll bring a song in and show it to me, and gives me freedom to do what I want to do on it, and I always like that. And he has a little intro, so I added a little harmony to that, and it's always fun. I like his material. He writes great stuff, I think.
Kerry and Steve have been mainstays of the Lubbock Music Now album since the beginning. Most of it's been instrumental, but not this year. With their song Don't Look Back, here are Kerry C. Banks, Steve Williams, and Gabby Schilling.
1, 2, 3, 4. Life is tough, well, that's a given. If you ain't got trouble, you ain't really living. For a seed to grow, first it has to die. Against the wind, a plane starts to fly. It's a long, hard road with many a turn. Every disappointment is a lesson to learn. You made a lot of mistakes, well, that's sad but true. Where you go from here, well, that's on you. Keep your eyes on the highway, your hands on the wheel. Face your troubles head on every day. Put the past behind, can't change it anyway. And don't look back, you're not going that way. Don't look back, you're not going that way. You made a lot of mistakes, you took a lot of bad road. Now the weight of regret is a heavy load. You can coulda, shoulda, woulda till the cows come home. Or you can lay the weight down, make up your mind and move on. Keep your eyes on the highway, your hands on the wheel. Face your troubles head on every day. Put the past behind, you can't change it anyway. And don't look back, you're not going that way. You don't look back, you're not going that way. Keep your eyes on the highway, your hands on the wheel. Face your troubles head on every day. Put the past behind, you can't change it anyway. And don't look back, you're not going that way. Don't look back, you're not going that way.
This delicate, adorable little guy might have had the rest of the world fooled, but you've known all along just how tough Fibermax cotton is. For 163 days, it slept on a bed of rocks, got torched in the blistering heat, and fended off these little monsters left and right. Yeah, you know, Fibermax cotton is just as tough as you are.
Lubbock was the Wild West, the land of cowboys and outlaws.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But not for us, because we were bankers. Hell, they wore holsters and spurs.
We had those sharp bow ties.
They had 6-shooters,
We had...
ledgers.
More than 130 years later, the outlaws are gone, but we're still here.
LNB. We might be boring.
But we're Lubbock's national bank.
The inspiration for this song came when we were riding on our old makeshift tour bus called the White Buffalo, and I was laying in my bunk one night, missing home, and I was thinking about how the mile markers and stripes on the road get us closer to home, and came up with this idea for it. And I'd recently just got engaged, so that brought in the love aspect, and that's how I got the inspiration for this song.
We all know the Texas country sound. We have Lubbock country sound around here, and this next artist fits right in there with his song, Until Next Time. Here's Jason Nutt and Highway 70.
Fence lines and white lines, stopping lights and city limit signs, another interstate to the next town. I can't get you off my mind. Feels like I'm away more than I'm home. Girl, I love what I do, but it's just so hard being away from you. Mile marker countdown means I'm one step closer to seeing you. And I can't wait to hold you in my arms and see your face. It's been so long. Hope the clock slows down and time passes slow. It don't matter what we do, 'cause I'm so content when I'm with you. Just wanna hold you and love you and watch the sunset in the sky. Until the next time I have to say goodbye. Truck stops and smoking bars, different stages and old guitars. Another night, another crowd. But when the lights go down, they all clear out. It's late night and I'm missing you. One more show closer to you. I let the music and the sound of the road sing me to sleep again. I drift off to dreaming. In my mind, I'm already home. And I can't wait to hold you in my arms and see your face. It's been so long. Hope the clock slows down and time passes slow. It don't matter what we do, 'cause I'm so content when I'm with you. Just wanna hold you and love you and watch the sunset in the sky. say goodbye. I can't wait to hold you in my arms and see your face. It's been so long. I hope the clock slows down and time passes slow. It don't matter what we do, 'cause I'm so content when I'm with you. Just wanna hold you and love you and watch the sunset in the sky. Till the next time I have to say goodbye. Until the next time I have to say goodbye.
Here's your personal invitation to visit the Buddy Holly Center. From Buddy's life growing up in Lubbock to his all-too-short musical career, you see mementos from both in the Buddy Holly Gallery. You can also enjoy the Fine Arts Gallery, tour the J.I. Allison home. Just across the street, the life-size Buddy Holly statue with inductees from the West Texas Walk of Fame. Celebrate Lubbock's favorite son, Buddy Holly, at the Buddy Holly Center, 1801 Crickets Avenue.
From the field to the stage, Tarpley Music has been part of West Texas musical DNA for over 90 years. From band and orchestra to guitars, drums, and pianos, we've got instruments and gear for all skills and styles. Experts will find specialty items, accessories, and recording gear, all at prices comparable to online stores. And beginners can ask our friendly, knowledgeable staff questions to find out what works for you. So at any level, there's nothing better than trying it out for yourself. Come to Tarpley Music today.
So my inspiration for Great Defender came at a time where a really close friend of mine, her mother passed away, and we had a really late night conversation just about how things were going to change for her in her family setting, and she was really anxious and just felt overwhelmed with a bunch of feelings. And so what we did is we had a group of friends meet the very next day and just prayed over her. And during that time, it just dawned on me that it was incredible to see somebody going through such a hard time and still seeking after the Lord's heart. And as I was writing this song, I found myself being overwhelmed with feelings and anxiety, and realizing that through that all, our focus shouldn't necessarily be on the storm that we're going through, but our focus should be on the Lord and seeking peace and restoration. And that's exactly what his word tells us, is that as we seek him through prayer and through worship, that we are going to be restored and have that peace.
You know, some artists just tell you who they are with their music. That's what you get with this next artist. She has been on previous Lubbock Music Now albums and now back with her song Great Defender. It's Jeanette B.
Searching deep to keep it still. Can you lead me further on, away from all this guilt, finding this anger? I need to close this door. I don't need the answers to the questions that I hold. Can you calm my anxious heart? I'll give you control, and now and forever. Your peace restores my soul. You are the
This delicate, adorable little guy might have had the rest of the world fooled, but you've known all along just how tough FiberMax cotton is. For 163 days, it slept on a bed of rocks, got torched in the blistering heat, and fended off these little monsters left and right. Yeah, you know, FiberMax cotton is just as tough as you are.
South Plains Electric is in business solely to provide the most reliable electric service to its members at the fairest price, not to make a profit. We support our local communities, which improves the quality of life for your family. Competition is coming for LP&L customers, but be assured that your locally owned co-op will continue to take care of your electric business so you can take care of your family. South Plains Electric Cooperative, your source for power and information.
The inspiration for writing Yes Sir, the song we're going to play for you this evening, came from hanging out with a bunch of buddies. We were just goofing off, being silly, actually during quarantine a few years ago during COVID. And we were playing video games. Someone said something goofy. Someone responded with, "Yes, sir." And it just became a battle cry for us going into our quarantine video games for a season. And as I was dwelling on this experience with some buddies, I thought, how cool would it be to get a bunch of musician buddies involved with this same silly, goofy catchphrase that we've kind of come up with. And so I wrote a jam. I wanted my friends on guitar. I wanted my buddy on drums. I wanted my friends who play the brass all to come together and just have a great time. Doing something silly, doing something inspiring, hopefully, on our instruments. And so that's where the song Yes Sir came from.
You know, we love Johnny Keys because he always brings something new to Lubbock Music Now. He's a lot more than keys, clearly. The song he gave us this year has a lot going on. It is a straight up jam, man. Here is Johnny Keys and a bunch of guys with Yes Sir. Boys.
Civic Lubbock has been supporting the arts since 1956. As a nonprofit organization, our goal is to promote Lubbock's thriving visual and performing arts scene. And we do that by supporting public art projects and events, like the Summer Showcase Concert Series and the Lubbock Arts Festival. We also produce our annual Lubbock Music Now album and the West Texas Walk of Fame inductions. So support local music, attend Lubbock's many cultural events, and enjoy the incredible art scene our community has to offer.
Lubbock was the Wild West, the land of cowboys and outlaws.
Yeah, it was awesome.
But not for us, because we were bankers. Howdy! They wore holsters and spurs.
We had those sharp bow ties.
They had 6-shooters,
We had...
ledgers.
More than 130 years later, the outlaws are gone, but we're still here.
LNB. We might be boring.
But we're Lubbock's National Bank.
So you see, Lubbock is a music town, always has been, always will be. And that's why Civic Lubbock will always support local musicians. They are the lifeblood of our community. We hope you've enjoyed Lubbock Music Now. If you'd like to listen to previous albums, they are available wherever you get your digital music. And if you'd like to support the project to allow us to keep this going, you can donate. Head to civiclubbock.org for information. I'm James Epler. We'll see you next time.